Hello, I'm Clantus and welcome to my YouTube channel. Okay, well, let me explain. Where have I been for the past 3 weeks, a month, or something like that? So, guys, as some of you know, that I have another YouTube channel where I do all things true crime. So that channel, I have been focusing on it. Basically, I was just trying to grow it, and not exactly grow it because I knew it was going to grow at some point, but I needed to feed it with videos in order for those videos to start getting itself some views and subscribers. But that channel surprised me a lot. And I know that I was being strategic in how I was growing the channel. I was also using other means of getting subscribers to my channel. So in recent weeks, as recent as 3 weeks ago, that channel kinda like experienced a tiny blow up. People just basically coming and subscribing to my channel and liking the channel, which is crazy to me. So recently I was checking where these subscribers are coming from. So if you're a YouTuber, you know that you already have a tool in your channel called the analytics or YouTube analytics. And I checked the top geographies, and to my greatest surprise, my top 5 countries in that channel come from the USA, Canada, UK, India, as well as Australia. And then there are some other countries as well. I think South Africa is somewhere number 7 or 8 in the list of people that are subscribing to my channel from around the world, and that to me is crazy. And I'm so appreciative to each and everybody that is in this channel that also subscribed to that channel. It's called the Iron Bars. So if you are interested in true crime, please go check that channel out. I am going to leave a link in the description box in case you are interested or curious. It's quite fun and I'm enjoying that. So just to give you that little background, that is the reason why I kinda like, not exactly abandoned this channel, because this is still my main channel, and I love this channel very, very much. Can I remove these glasses because they're making the screen finder flicker? Yeah, let me just remove this. So basically, I have been just growing that baby and focusing on feeding it with videos. And then I knew at some point that I was going to come back to this channel because I already have videos for this channel. I think I have about 12 or 13 videos that I have pre-filmed around October, November, and these videos should have been out by now. And I'm also currently filming more videos for 2022 for these very channels. So I haven't abandoned you guys. I still love you and I'm still appreciative of you, and I do see the slow growth in this particular channel. So there have been people as well in my DM Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, please do follow me, because that is where most of the conversation one-on-one are happening at. And so if you have questions for me, or maybe you just want to say hi, you can come to my DM on Instagram and say hello, and I do respond to DMs as soon as I can. So I do need a little bit patience, because sometimes you will send me a message while I'm still at work. So once I get off work, that is when I kind of like check my Instagram, check all the other social media platforms where I may have like DMs. So the common question that I get asked on my DM is, hey, you've already gone beyond the 1,000 subscribers. Surely you've also hit the 4,000 hours of watch time. That is correct. And the reason why I'm not monetized yet is because I have not applied for monetization yet. I'm not quite sure why I'm delaying the process. I think maybe I'd given myself like a goal, like I will monetize my channel if it gets to 1.5 or 2,000 subscribers. So that is the reason why I am delaying the process, because I find it, if I have observed YouTube, I always see that if you monetize for the first 3 months, and you will not necessarily meet the $100 threshold in the next 3 months after monetization, because your channel is still growing and the algorithm is still pushing your videos to more people. So as you guys know, you will start earning maybe $2 per 1,000 views, and then if every month my videos only make like 200 views or 300 views at most, clearly I'm going to reach the $100 mark in a very long time. So I thought, let me first establish this community to a point where whenever I upload a video, it gets to maybe 10,000 views or 50,000 views or even 100,000 views. That way I know that I would have hit the 100 threshold that is required from YouTube. And then I thought, let me delay this until it gets to the point where my community has been well developed and they come in the tens of thousands to watch my videos per upload. I don't know if that is making any sense, or because I'm just thinking, if you are monetized and yet you're not getting paid and yet there are adverts running along your videos, you will get frustrated, like and then you start coming and begging people to watch your videos and all that stuff. I don't want to find myself in that situation. So that is why I'm holding back a little bit in monetizing the channel. The true crime channel as well is almost getting monetized because I've already hit the 4,000 hours of watch time, and I'm literally left with like 48 subscribers to 1,000 subscribers there. So yeah, so it's a lot. So I thought first, let me explain myself and maybe kind of like draw you the picture as to what is happening to this with this channel. Now, with all that aside, let's get to today's message. So basically, I just want to wish you all a Merry Christmas, and I hope that you will walk into 2022 with abundance of blessings as well as happiness and love. And I also want to say thank you so much, guys, for your support. It has been incredible. I have built some really good friendships through this channel. Just as soon as I get rid of my social anxiety, which is a problem kind of right now, I know at some point I am going to meet a lot of you, and I'm hoping that in 2022 that happens. So if you are interested in meeting up, let me know. Go to my Instagram, follow me there, and then DM me, and I'm more than willing, guys, to get rid of this social anxiety. I think once I get comfortable with someone or a group of people, that is when it becomes easier. But in the beginning, it's a little bit difficult. So I have not had people around me for a very long time. I'm talking years. So just be patient with me. That's all I'm asking. That's it. Anyways, guys, I thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for always encouraging me and always being so nice and kind. There have been negative comments, but I'm very good at ignoring people who are negative, because I understand that we are all here on earth for different purposes. Some people, their purpose to be here on earth is to spread negativity, hatred, and all that stuff. And I don't have to be a part and parcel of that. Mine is to say, I feel really bad for you, but that is your problem, and then I move on with those that are positive and here on earth to do exactly the same thing that I have come to spread love. So without making this video way too long, thanks guys. Let's see each other again in 2022. I promise you, this channel definitely is going to be experiencing a lot of consistency like I've always done. It's just that I had that other baby that I gave birth to, and I needed to take care of it. And now that it's starting to crawl and it's starting to show life, then now I know that I can treat both my channels equally and pay attention to both of them. And I apologize if you felt abandoned by me. I'm back. Don't forget to set your goals. Don't forget to click that red button and press record if you are interested in starting your own YouTube channel. It's as simple as that. I know it's scary. It's as simple as clicking that red button and then you press record and then you start talking. I do have some really great videos where I am going to continue to giving you tips, tricks, and hacks about YouTube or all things YouTube. One of the things as well that I always feel a little bit is YouTubers that look at Screen Finder whenever they are doing their YouTube channels. I mean, whenever they're doing their YouTube videos. You see, I'm looking at my Screen Finder because I'm looking at myself, and I'm thinking that I'm looking at you, and instead I'm supposed to be looking at that tiny little knob. It's called the lens. That is how you connect with your audience, rather than you looking at the Screen Finder and looking at yourself while you talk on YouTube. And I'm not saying that it is wrong, but when you look at the lens, you are basically looking at your audience in the eye and showing them that you are serious and interested in what you are saying, versus when you're disconnected to them and then you are speaking to yourself because you're looking at yourself on the screen. Then some people feel disconnected from you. They feel like maybe you're hiding something. I'm one of the people that whenever you speak to me, look me in the eye. Hence, I always say, look at the lens. Okay, I thought that stuff we are going to deal with in 2022. I have other great videos that I want to share with you about establishing your own YouTube channel, how to grow that channel, as well as monetization, and any other questions that you may have for me. If you do have YouTube related questions, again, go to my Instagram and ask those questions. I will dedicate a video where I will answer all of your questions, where I'm going to answer all of your questions regarding YouTube. I'm also going to throw in as well some business related topics from next year. Initially, this channel was about all things YouTube as well as all things business. So I abandoned the business part and then I focused on YouTube, simply because I felt that in order for you to understand how business work, let's first start with you establishing your own YouTube channel, and then from there you look at your YouTube channel and treat your YouTube channel as a business, and therefore then I bring the business related topics. So as of 2022, that is also going to be added onto this channel. So if you think you would like to hear some business related topics or content, please do let me know. Comment down below. I would like to hear from you. Again, I have not abandoned you. I'm still here. I was growing that baby and now it's starting to crawl. I feel now I can focus on both my channels. Thank you for listening to me as well as tolerating me. Let's see each other in the next one in 2022. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.